Hey, gals and pals. This is VGHL, the one and only FCC regulated student TV video game show. And we're playing River City Girls in Galentine's Day. I'm your host, Sam, and with me here we got
Jay,
Emily,
Marco.
Yeah, what's up? We're gonna start the game now.
That's made a really poor joke there.
let us return.
So we're probably gonna die instantly.
No worries, we're all
And I
noobs in
have a
this,
very tiny
except for
controller for
Jay.
very. It's like this. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm rendering. Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice! You missed that little fist.
I've played
Oh, wait.
before.
I have experience.
Is
So,
she headbanging?
for anyone who doesn't know, Valentine's Day is this Friday. However, there's also a day, on the 13th, people also celebrate Galentine's Day, which is for all the gals and all the pals, you know? So, because we don't do the show on Thursday, I decided, hey, let's do it today. And, I mean, the game's about saving our boyfriends, so it makes it even more gal-ly.
With
Wait.
your
Gal-y.
best friend.
It's your best friend.
That's also dating
Did
your
I
boyfriend.
die? Oh, I'm dead.
There you go.
Did you die already?
Revive, revive.
Nice angel. VGHL is, yeah, FCC student regulated video game show. Only one in the nation. There we go.
I'm alive.
Promoing. Alright.
Oh,
No worries.
No, it's just like Jay was so close to
We're part
dying.
of TSTV
It
as
was
well.
so stressful. I was like, oh no,
I don't
I'm gonna
know.
get to this.
Anyway,
You learn not to care.
yeah, at some point in life, you're just kind of.
Death will come eventually.
Yeah.
Like right now.
oh, I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna lead.
Stomp on the body.
Come over here.
Ooh,
yeah.
man.
Hey,
Should
little
I
mama,
just-
let me
do I
whisper in
punch
your
you?
ear.
Oh,
no!
You don't know how
You
to
have to
run.
fight the boss by
I could win
yourself.
this. I could win this.
Do you not know how to run?
I just have to believe.
Believe
No.
in yourself, and everything will go
Nope,
right.
that's headbang.
Doesn't know how to run.
Just walk!
Oh,
You got
oh, there we go.
this.
There
You
we
got
go.
this, bro. You can do this.
Come on, pal.
Ha!
It's just a bro, pal, dude, fam.
Oh, what? I wasn't even
Eventually, we
near
get to the point
that.
of human.
Broski.
Yeah.
Something.
I called it. We
Oh,
called
like
it
the
over.
little game over music.
Yeah. You gotta press continue because you're the one that died last.
Uh,
I'm kidding.
walk of shame.
Let's try again. We also lose money when we die every single time.
Wait, before we die again, how do I revive you?
Okay, whenever someone is on the
Is this-
ground, you can
I'm trying to
ground
fight.
stomp them with the top button, which is a heavy attack. You have to stomp my corpse to revive it.
I'm gonna headbang. I'm gonna violently
No, you just
perform
have to kick
CPR
her.
on you.
Kick the girl on the head and then be like, revive yourself. And then
Get up.
You have
I
to
mean,
go to the next
specifically, you have to
room.
return my angel back to my body, or my soul, I suppose.
be like, come
My
here.
soul.
Yeah.
Stop it in there.
They were on a break. It says maybe she's on a break, and I just they were on a break.
They were on a break.
They were on a
They
break.
were on a break.
I wonder how.
Ooh, man, that style. Huh? Oh, the jiggle fix?
Okay. In the cutscene, it looks like there may have been. Is that the type of game we're playing?
I mean, it's awesome.
I mean,
don't know.
the animation studio probably has experience in that
They
type
jiggle.
of animation.
She's fat.
Buff, that's her thing. I mean, to be honest.
She's a buff lady, you know, or they, you know, or whatever.
Now they use she pronouns for her. She, her.
Oh, okay. But yeah, she's a buff lady.
What a woman. I don't care how big or dumb you are. That's just rude. Wow.
I mean, to be honest, the two main characters are dumb. That's their thing.
Well, they were talking to her and saying that they don't care how big or dumb she is. That's kind of rude.
Yeah, no
they're
bullying.
also rude.
Listen here, you little girls. You can't leave like that.
So what do they do to end up in detention?
They don't talk about that. It's,
It must be bad.
They probably- probably beat up the entire school. Like
I
they're
think
doing
it's
right
like
now.
a thing, a part of they just do that. She's in
We
second
just walked
phase
away
now.
from. Was that you?
I'm gonna stand there and get punched.
She's like.
Watch out.
Oh, you got sat on.
She's in second phase, so.
Second phase.
That reminds me of something very specific. I know that's very
No.
common in like
Mm-hmm.
video games. But
Yeah,
it reminds me of something very specific, and I can't think of what it is.
phase 2.
Like second phase. Now I'm saying it in the commentator voice from like Fable 2 when you're in the Crucible, and I'm like, that's not what I'm trying to think of here. Stop, go away.
Fable. I never got to that game.
It's so good.
Really? Okay.
It's so good.
Maybe I'll try it sometime.
I only tried it because my older sister played it
Mhm.
because it came with Halo 2,
Oh.
and so I played it and I really liked it.
Oh my gosh, what's happening?
And
Third phase.
Tell me this is a bad deal. So, my cousin wanted to sell me an Xbox, like an original Xbox, with Fable, the whole, the Halo. He wanted to sell me Halo as well, for $150.
She's almost there.
Does it work?
Oh,
It
we're
works,
almost
but
there
it's
too.
it's an original Xbox, and I feel like you
No!
could buy that.
Kill her!
Why did you do this?
Yeah,
the
no,
games.
you.
Well, you're not.
There's too much pressure.
You can buy it for cheaper.
Okay.
I don't.
What happened?
Hey man,
You're
I
just
survived.
walking away the whole time.
I walked away because I didn't want to die.
It's a strategy.
And it worked, right? I lived.
Yeah, at its finest.
No, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of like when you're playing Dead by Daylight, because you'll have that one survivor who's brand new, who just runs around the map, doesn't want to save you, just wants to do gens, and ends up going down. You're like, should I save them? Don't contribute to anything.
Ooh, so wait, you guys defeated her already?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, we only died 3 times.
ah, right, yeah, you know. I gotta admit, the drawings are really... It goes from that, you know, to like really scratchy details.
Oh my gosh, so
We
mean.
wrecked her.
I hate scrawny little bugs. They want one with meat.
Oh, wow. I mean, to each their own, you know. That's what I think.
Wow, body shaming.
Although I think that lady's like in her 20s. If you guys listen to her dialogue, they talk about how she shouldn't even be in high school anymore.
Wait, she's a student?
She was in high school for what, 7 years?
It's,
I think that's what
it's
they
a
said.
job technically,
You got makeup kit? Oh my gosh, beautify it yourself.
but she acts like she's a
Treat
student.
yourself.
Treat yourself, oh.
How don't you yourself?
I like how some
Oh,
students just
you're
don't want
still
to fight.
dead. Oh, okay.
Nah,
Like that guy
What
just
is
doesn't
that?
want to fight
Oh.
at all.
it's life.
Okay.
Headbanger to death.
Okay.
I'm just gonna beat everyone with a trash can.
Hey, put me down.
What's the name of that Muppet that from Sesame Street that's in the trash can?
Oscar
Ren?
the
Grouch.
I was gonna say
Grinch.
garbage.
They're both green. My brain just registers. As
I mean, it's very close to Grouch and Grinch. Like they
Yeah.
sort of juror.
I
Or
just
grr.
imagine.
you need help?
Grr.
Not yet.
Oh, come on, don't spin on me. You're almost dead, sir.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Congrats.
I've waited for this moment my whole life. Ooh.
It's a perfect game for that too.
Oh,
I know
You know,
how to
whenever
block.
I'm streaming, it's literally just a bunch of uwoos and brothers. Especially when I'm playing Red Dead. I don't know why, but when I play Red Dead, the brother comes out in me. Like I'll be playing, I'll be like, "Hey partner," and I'm like, "I don't say this."
I heard that in Red Dead recently. There was a hacker that put skeletons that like
Yeah.
fight the
Yeah,
cow-
two-headed skeletons that attack you.
What?
I don't play Red Dead Online
Uh-huh.
because I have it for I have the game for PlayStation
Mhm.
4 and I don't have a PlayStation membership to be able to do Red Dead
Yeah.
Online. But yeah, I saw that. At first when I saw the article, I thought it said two-headed snakes. In the picture, it looked like there was a two-headed snake
Yeah.
in the road, and then when I played the video, I saw a skeleton. I'm like, wait, this isn't what this said. And I reread it. I'm like, oh, I'm just dumb.
That's such an odd hack. Like, I don't know. It just seems so weird.
I mean, when I was playing GTA Online, we had I didn't see the effects of this, but my friends were like, "Why is it snowing in here?" And I was like, "What?" And they're like, "Do you not see the some hacker is making it snow?" I'm like, "It's not affecting my game. My game's fine. I don't know what you're on about."
I like the Tom's the Train mod that I think people added to like Skyrim. That's always been my favorite. It's just a Thompson train, just crossing through the whole city, like all of it.
I'm so disappointed because there was someone who was making a Game of Thrones mod for Skyrim, and it was gonna be epic. Like it was gonna be like basically a whole like DLC in a sense for the game.
And then he said it's only gonna be based on season 8.
No, what happened was he just stopped making it, and he didn't tell anyone what happened. Like he literally, like people put money into the project.
Oh, really?
And he literally just deleted his account. He didn't, and so people were like, I wish you would at least release a statement and refund people.
Yeah,
Probably destroy everyone.
that's the sad part about like a lot of Kickstarters.
Well, it was actually released. It's just he was still adding more to it.
Okay.
So there was a point where it was released, and then I think he withdrew it because it was buggy and it wasn't as good as he wanted it to be.
Yeah.
And then he eventually just stopped updating people, and people were trying to ask like, hey, what's going on with this mod? And then he just deleted all this stuff.
You know, now that I think about it, I'm surprised Bethesda hasn't. I mean, I know they've done Fallout, but it's been like 10 years since Skyrim,
Yeah.
right? Or like 9 years. But like, you know, they haven't done. It's just now have they recently announced that they were working on it. I
mean,
think.
Skyrim was huge though, so
Yeah.
I can understand why they wouldn't necessarily want to make another game right after that. Because now, like, now we gotta top this. How are we gonna top it?
I remember when I was playing at 13, there was like, I remember I always wanted to like marry specific characters, and then you couldn't marry them. Like there was only specific ones you could.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, I remember there was one. I actually, when I was a kid, oh my god, such a good nostalgia. So when I wanted to marry Brynjol, who was a Thieves Guild like leader, and because I couldn't marry him, and I had it on PC. This was the first game I had on PC. I was like, what's a mod? Oh, I can do this. I can marry. And then I like literally like typing. I remember this so well. I was typing the code, and I'm like, yes, I can marry him because I had to divorce the husband first.
Yeah.
I got it was like a werewolf guy, so I divorced him.
It was
And
from
then,
the companions or something.
yes, he was from the companions.
That was my first husband too. Was from the companions.
Yeah, so like what did I do? So I divorced, it was the smart one, because there was the brawny one, and then there was the smart one. So I divorced the smart one, and then I went and married Brynjol. And I think, and then I was like, yes, finally! And I built my house too. It's like, finally! And then it was like, okay. Like, you know, you think about the things you do in video games?
Yeah.
And it's like, I invested so much, I got a house, I have
Yeah.
land. Too bad it's not real life.
Yeah, like I'm so
Press the bottom
I'm a
button.
dum-dum because whenever I was playing the game, I didn't realize that you couldn't divorce, really.
Yeah.
So, I married Aelia the Huntress.
Oh, she's pretty cool.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
And then when I got when my older sister lent me the DLC for like vampires, and then I wanted to marry Serena, and I couldn't marry her.
Dude,
It makes me so mad that you can't marry her.
I liked her so much because she was the only one with character. I actually wanted to marry her too.
She's the best character.
She rejects you.
Yeah, no, she's like, oh, you want to marry in a church? Can't do that.
No, yeah, but we can talk more about marriage and love after this segment of Hades.
Hey, I'm Czar, and this is my review of Hades. Hades is a roguelike in which you play as Zagreus, son of Hades, attempting to escape from hell, which even on its own is a pretty metal concept.
Goodbye, Father.
But all the different mechanics of the game come together to create an extremely satisfying gameplay loop. The game starts off fairly simple. Hit the thing dies. Generally, you have 3 abilities: your basic attack, your special, and your cast. Things start to get interesting once god boons are introduced. The Olympians have seen fit to aid Zagreus on his quest, granting various blessings that augment his abilities based on which god it is. For example, Zeus grants lightning-based effects. These boons have wild variety, as well as intersection between the gods, currently totaling up at over 120 boons. Like other roguelikes, death is a core progression mechanic, but in Hades, death also serves a narrative function. With each escape attempt, you progress further and further, but there is no escape. You die, again, and again, and again.
No!
Then, you find yourself back at the House of Hades.
Damn it. I'm home.
At the house, you have a number of ways to prepare for your next escape attempt. The Mirror of Night is essentially your skill tree, allowing you to make various upgrades to Zagreus. In the courtyard, you can choose your weapon and its form. Currently, there are 5 weapons: sword, spear, shield, bow, and gun. Each weapon has different forms based on various Greek entities, with each form giving a different advantage. In the courtyard, you can also equip keepsakes from your allies that provide different power-ups. Now, that was a lot, but the beauty of this is that there is a ton of build variety. No 2 escape attempts will ever be exactly the same. One run I could be running a Zeus sword build, and the next I could be running an Artemis spear build. Throw enemies, bosses, and a blood-pumping soundtrack into the mix, and you've got yourself one hell of a rumble.
Tartarus, strong enough to seal away the Titans, but not me.
And nothing beats the triumphant feeling of finally taking down that boss. While the action gameplay is a large part of the game, it's still not the entire game. This is still the tale of Zagreus after all. The game is filled with a colorful cast of familiar yet different characters. You of course have the Olympians in Hades, but you may recognize some other names from famous myths, like Achilles, Orpheus, and Sisyphus, to name a few. There are also some original characters, like Dusa and Skelly. The time spent with these characters almost feels like a dating sim where you give people gifts, except that's exactly what you do. Feel free to chase the deity, shade, or floating serpent head of your dreams.
Well, you enjoy, all right?
Importantly, Hades is still in early access, and with that label comes a certain stigma, namely incomplete, buggy products. However, the team at Supergiant has taken early access in stride and has been very transparent with the community. Immediately upon booting the game, you'll see the team's roadmap, where they'll outline what's complete and what's to come, all topped off with a countdown for the next major update. These major updates include things like new god boons or weapons. The most recent update included the addition of Demeter, goddess of seasons, the Guan Yu aspect for the spear, and the fabled Rod of Fishing.
Fishing time.
Alongside the major additions are many small balance changes, many of which the community has asked for. All in all, Hades is a phenomenal game that only continues to improve. Within my first week of playing, I clocked in around 20 or 30 hours with no end to content in sight. This game broke its way into my all-time top 5 games list for many reasons, but the biggest reason? You can pet the dog.
There's a good boy.
Permit the dog his rest.
That was my review of Hades, and I really hope you guys check it out. Back to the show.
We're back, and we're just talking about, you know, marriage and video games, because why not? It's Valentine's Day.
There needs to be more options.
Yeah, no. So we were talking about having more options when it comes to marrying people in Skyrim, because, like, Serana was, like, bae, and also, like, Brynjol, Thieves Guild, Master Guy, whatever, he was cool too. Yeah, we're talking about that. You said you romance Mass Effect.
Yeah, Mass Effect, it has a romance system. In the first one, there's only 3 characters you can romance, but it depends on your gender, because if you're a female shepherd, then you can only romance 2. Same thing with, like, if you're a guy, you can romance 2, but there's, like, 3 options. In the first one, it's Caden, which is a guy, and then I think it's Ashley, and then there's an alien, but I forgot her name. And so I tried to do a full Caden run through, but I never finished the Mass Effect series, because you can if you stay faithful to him in the second one, and then the third one you guys like reunite. And so I wanted to do that, but I never finished Mass Effect 2. But I really enjoyed Mass Effect 1. And it's not that I didn't like Mass Effect 2, it's just, it's not
I got into Mass Effect. Like, I was trying to get into it, and guess what I saw? I going through the playthrough of Andromeda through YouTube, and I was like, but yeah,
It's
I mean,
cool it has a romance system though. Like, I wish more games did. Like, my favorite romance system in any game ever is Fable, because you can not only get married, but you can actually, like, genuinely have your own children. And in Fable 2, you can have as many kids as you want. Like, there's literally a video of this guy with 20 kids in this one house. They're all like, Daddy, 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 you're back from your adventures. And it's like, oh my gosh.
Marco, did you play any video games where, like, there were, I don't know.
Besides The Sims?
Yeah.
But I could. Oh, you just threw a trash can at me. You killed me.
You can kill your teammate?
I mean,
Friendly
I
fire
turned
is on.
friendly fire off, but items,
Clip
if you
it.
throw
No,
them
I'm
at each
kidding.
other, you can still hurt each other with items by throwing them.
Anyways, before I was just straight up murdered.
Yeah.
A game that I married someone? Or?
You're like,
well, like,
romance.
just, you know, romance and stuff.
In Fallout 4, I was trying to get with the reporter woman.
Yeah,
I forgot her
she's
name.
pretty cool. Piper.
Yeah,
Piper.
Yeah.
She's awesome. Yeah.
But I didn't get that far in that game because I have poor time management skills. But I do mean to get back to it. But yes, I did like her a lot.
No, yeah.
As for
Can't
other
you romance?
games,
Yeah, can't you
Oh,
romance in Assassin's Creed now? Like, in one of their new...
Yes, you can. But
I don't know all the characters you can romance, but I know it's a thing.
I'm gonna say this right now. I slept with everybody in that game because
nice.
well, you can just do that.
Yeah.
Which is
With, like, no
liberating.
consequences?
No consequences. Oh.
That's too much power.
Jill, hi back. Sorry, late, but got it in.
That's the same thing with, like, Fable. Like, technically speaking, you could go around and marry everyone, and you could have as many kids as you
Oh
want
my
with them.
God.
The only thing is, though, if your spouse finds your other spouse, then they divorce you, and then your kids get taken
Oh,
away.
that's pretty cool though.
But, like, in Fable 3, if your spouse divorces you, because you have, like, multiple spouses, they just
Yeah.
go to the orphanage, and then you can get them back. In Fable 2, they get taken away and you never see them again.
Oh, that's
So, like, there's some
That's
ways
sad.
in which Fable was improved in the third one over the second one. Like, with the family system, you can get your kids back, but the only thing that sucks is you're only limited to 2 kids per house, which is so stupid.
yeah.
Because you can get, like, you get the castle, for instance. And in the castle, they could easily make more rooms for your children.
Yeah.
And they're like, nah, just 2 kids in that big old castle.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Assassin's Creed romance system is really bad. Like, I think it's because they just started adding these RPG elements and also romance elements. Hopefully they fix it a little bit in the new, supposedly coming up game, you know? But, yeah, we'll see.
I know Telltale also does some, like, romance stuff, too.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Well,
in
rip.
Batman...
Telltale.
I know, right? Because, like, Batman, I know you can choose whether or not you want to romance Catwoman.
Oh
and
my
then,
god. Catwoman and Batman are just...
And then I know that you can also choose, like, in, I think it was the newest Walking Dead as Clementine to romance either a boy or a girl.
Really?
Mhm.
I think. I didn't... That's the only thing I really knew about the game. I didn't really watch playthrough of it.
It's a great
Yeah.
game. Yeah, but you get to choose between the girl named Violet and the other guy. I forgot his name. I want to say Malcolm. But you get to choose between those. And yeah, but usually if you pick... The thing about Telltale games is when you do something like that, there's usually consequences to your actions.
You chose the man, ew, he's gonna die. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, that reminds me of Last of Us 2 coming out.
I'm so excited. I pre-ordered it.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, man, I kind of want to pre-order
It comes out in May. I think I ordered the deluxe digital download.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to get a physical copy, but I wasn't reading.
I need to tell you, the next part is a jumping puzzle, which is kind of annoying if you don't know how to do it right.
I'm jumping right now.
Why isn't it working?
No, you need to do like a running jump too.
Ooh.
I can do
Wait,
that.
no. Ooh. Did I just say
Every
ooh,
time
and
we
then word
jump.
came out?
Can you do it like in one spot without running a lot? Like that is
Wait,
also
so I
necessary.
run in one spot?
Initiate the running jump without running a
Oh.
lot. Like, do you know how to do that like right away? Because
Um,
that is also necessary.
All right.
I will try, but someone keeps kicking me in the face.
It's me, I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding. I can't control myself.
So, what is this puzzle?
It's gonna be here in a second. We're gonna
Oh,
steal the
okay.
keys from an old man sleeping in his home.
Wow.
Yay.
We're gonna break in.
I relate.
Elderly theft is the best.
You know, just
Why does it rhyme?
doing
That's a
theater with the
catchphrase.
gals and the pals.
Put it on the shirt.
Hey,
That's my presidential catchphrase. I'm saying it here now.
2020.
Nothing like beating up the police with the gals and pals.
With my yo-yos.
Totally fine to beat up the elderly.
Oh my god.
That's a weird thing to
All right. Well, while we're doing this, we're going to a
Beating
commercial
up the
break.
elderly.
See you later.
Ow.
And we're back. We're stealing an old man's keys, like you do as a high school student.
Oh, this is
Oh, the classic.
platforming.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh, we're platforming. Is what
I'm
we're
Tommy.
doing.
Hi.
And we have Tommy in the couch.
Oh, hi,
and
I'm Bryn.
I haven't been here in a
Hi,
while.
hi, Jillian.
Oh, hi,
miss,
Jill.
Miss
Yeah.
you. Okay, so we're platforming here.
Is there like a dash jump I should know?
There's a run jump. Do you guys know how to run?
No, we just sat down.
You just tossed us the controllers, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to watch you.
But
You want to watch me?
Okay,
oh, I
yes,
figured out how to. Okay, I think I get it.
I mean,
Damn,
How do you run?
I just went like that twice.
Double dash?
he didn't
Yeah.
like flick it.
All right, trying to figure out this puzzle.
Yeah, this might take a second.
Why do you have the yo-yo? You
Because I
can't-
picked it up off the ground.
It's not.
You know,
Can
that
you-
room reminds me of that book you'd read. Well, you wouldn't read it.
I
It's
threw
like
the
a-
yo-yo.
Well, can you see what? See?
Do you see what I see?
Yeah.
Yes, it's like I Spy, but without the riddle.
I
Oh!
Spy. That's the one I was talking about.
I was like, what on earth are you talking about? But yes,
See
that
what
is...
I see?
Still love I Spy books.
Yeah. Oh man.
So-
Okay, so double dash and jump.
Yes, you gotta do a special run jump.
Okay.
Jump on the TV.
Anime jump. Anime jump.
That's
Anime
what-
run. I was trying to say
Okay,
that.
here you need to do run jump in place. One spot.
Damn.
Nice. Nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
pretty
only
good.
really need to get over.
I
here
wouldn't
for
throw the
this.
box, Bryn.
Dang it.
Don't look at me, Tommy.
It was all you.
Tommy.
I
Oh, you
still
brought the
have
box
the
with you.
block.
Oh, that's
How do I put
pretty
it down?
cool.
Right there like that. I
Oh.
think
You
exactly like
Press
that.
the top button.
You know, I was here for Valentine's Day. I didn't realize it'd be full of brutality in like the most real way.
Yeah. Sometimes
Whoa.
you just gotta fight with the gals as well. You know.
The
On
true spirit of
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, I feel.
Dang it.
It's the passive aggressiveness.
I'm going right back in
And
your
the
house.
Straight up aggressiveness.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
straight up aggressiveness.
I feel like we're mostly in straight up aggressiveness, but
Mhm.
you know.
Dang it, I missed.
Can I get
Also,
a shot?
yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Also, why does this man have so many toys?
That is the question,
That is
right?
kind of creepy.
He's an old man. He might have grandkids.
You think
Like so.
that guy has grandkids? Look at this guy. Look at him.
You can say that about anyone, and they have grandkids.
Fair
Also,
enough. I don't think I've ever seen someone with this many.
but why do his
Things.
why
He's
do
a
his
tired
toys?
old
Why are
man.
his toys? Why are there multiple versions of each one, and
Maybe
why are they
he's a-
tiled? I
He's
touched
a
the mic. I'm
collector.
sorry.
You know the Funko Pops? You know people.
Yeah,
do
but
that.
why are they all laid out in a tiled position as if it were video game graphics?
I don't know. This man is here sleeping instead of going to work, and I hate
The
myself
joke
with
is
the
that
grave.
it's video game graphics.
Mhm.
It wasn't a funny joke.
I'm
I
sorry.
apologize.
You were right there.
Sure reminds me of something.
No, I
The
know.
girl with
You
the
don't
black
have a
hair.
right to antagonize me.
Excuse
grown
me?
grown up Buttercup from Powerpuff Girls is what I'm getting.
Who?
But it's
the girl I'm playing?
Blossom and it's Blossom and Buttercup grown up.
Who's
Kill
your
the
favorite?
kill.
She's violent. She's green. Bubbles was my favorite when I was
Sure,
little.
Monty.
Buttercup is now my favorite. Looking back,
Really?
Yes.
Blossom was always my favorite. But that's just because
I-
I loved how organized she was.
I highly identified with Bubbles.
Which one was the pink Power
Blossom.
I like Blossom.
hmm Wasn't there like an episode where there was a fourth sister?
Purple.
Yeah.
Big purple.
Yeah. Was her name like Greta or something?
There was an episode where
Renee
this
Rose.
really
That's-
bratty girl got
Well, it was
Santa.
like they wanted another sister, so they created an extra sister, and it was like, they didn't add the right amount of stuff that the professor added in, so it was just a completely different like sister, and it was very weird.
I do know there was an episode. This is one of the only like full episodes of it that I watched,
Is there a
but
way I
it
can
was.
drop out really quick?
Yes,
so you
you
can. Just take
can.
over this? How?
Okay. Okay.
I started looking into.
You need to go up to this.
Mhm.
Go all the way down and put save and quit.
Alright, go.
I started looking into the Scooby-Doo, the original 4 movies, like the full-length movies that came out. The zombie one, the witch one, and
The Halloween, no one.
it
The
was
alien
like-
one.
it was the ones that came out.
It was like
You're talking about the animated ones,
the
right?
the cartoon movies, not the
Yeah.
live action.
So
No,
there
no, I'm talking about-
was.
there was Zombie Island.
Yeah, Zombie Island.
There was one with aliens that I can't
Yeah,
There
remember.
was the alien
Except
one.
that one was weird.
That one was weird. There was the Curse of the Witch or whatever.
Yes, Curse of the Witch.
Okay,
That
and
was the one
then
with
there
the
was-
Hex Girls.
Yes, the
Yes!
girls,
Okay.
man.
Do you,
Also, okay,
Dude.
Scooby-Doo and the
Young
Gould School,
me-
amazing.
that's a great movie.
Except
However,
it
that's
has
just a Scrappy-Doo.
It has Scrappy-Doo in it, I know, but the rest of it makes up for the fact that Scrappy-Doo is in it. We
no.
don't like Scrappy-Doo here.
Can we
Because
talk
no
about
one
the
likes
Hex Girls?
Scrappy.
Yes, 100%.
Dude,
Yes,
they were so
great.
Oh my god.
So good you can't even express it.
No, I had like the biggest crush on the Hex Girls.
Well, I just thought, like, I
so
admired them
embarrassing.
so much because I was really,
Go
I think I
to
was going
the
through a goth
bathroom,
phase
that's okay.
when I found out about
Yeah?
this movie. And I was like,
Oh,
oh,
you're
they're
good.
so cool.
Wasn't there a Loch Ness
Yeah.
one? Is
They-
that the 4th one?
That's a younger one.
That's a
Younger
different.
one.
Okay,
That's
because
a more recent one.
Cyber
Oh.
Chase.
Cyber Chase.
Cyber Chase is good.
Yeah.
That is just good
See, I mean,
Scooby-Doo.
I hear Cyber Chase and just think of the PBS Kids show, which was amazing in my
Yeah,
childhood.
it was pretty good too. I like it.
I learned fractions and Tessagram.
I think the boy was named Matt.
Matt, Nezzy, and Jackie.
Yeah.
No, Inez.
What
She
are you-
didn't like being called Nezzy.
Inez, yeah.
I
Is
had the
Inez
controller
Jack-
upside down.
Wow, I'm
Every
dying,
every
Brett, if
day
you could
after
help.
every day after school, Maya and Miguel,
Brent just
Patrick
killed me.
Ruffman, and Cyber Chase.
Bryn,
What?
Bryn, would you step on my corpse, please?
I can't tell who I am.
Like a friend does,
I
you
think,
know?
Like a
pal
true,
and
like a
gal.
true gal.
Yeah, like a true gal.
True gal pal.
Tommy's dead.
Yeah, it's all right. Bryn, you just gotta beat this guy up.
No, there's gonna be more.
No, well,
We gotta be
Bryn, you gotta beat up
optimistic,
every
you know?
guy up.
Gotta bring up the gals.
With the
I'm not-
Hex
I'm
Girls,
not giving you
so glad
mercy.
you brought up the Hex
Dude.
Girls. With the
No
Hex
mercy.
Girls.
They
What?
came out in more movies too.
Yes,
And they came
did.
out in more in like the show too. I realized.
They did the What's New Scooby-Doo appearances.
Yeah.
And that was fantastic. Mm.
No, yeah, that was
Oh.
great. Man. I wonder if they made new movies about that.
We can.
I don't think
Just gonna. Play.
So, while we try to figure this out, we're gonna go into Subnautica Below Zero. We'll be with you later on.
Bye.
Bye.
A year ago, Unknown Worlds opened the early access for Subnautica Below Zero, a new chapter to the Subnautica series. This game will focus on an entirely new region on planet 4546b, specifically the Arctic region. The player will get to control a new character named Robin, who, after her base is destroyed by an electric storm and she's forced to abandon it, has to navigate the deep depths, trying to survive but also trying to locate her lost partner named Jeffords. From there, things just get more crazy for her as she navigates the ocean, but I don't want to spoil it too much. So what are some of the new types of species? Some of the new creatures for this icy region are the penguin and their babies called penglings, which are the most adorable creatures in the game. The sea monkey is also a new addition that can be quite irritating because they steal stuff right out of the player's hand. The vent garden, which was originally supposed to be in Subnautica, makes its appearance in the game. This Leviathan class creature allows the player to swim inside it from an opening at the bottom, and once inside, the player can interact with the small ecosystem it has inside it. Speaking of Leviathans, it wouldn't be Subnautica without a giant sea monster wanting to attack you. So far, there are 3 aggressive Leviathan-class creatures. These include the Ice Worm, the Shadow Leviathan, and the Chelicerate. The Ice Worm is a terrifying creature that erupts from the ice in the Arctic spires when the player walks around or even uses a snow fox. It can be avoided, however, with the use of a Thumper, so craft one as soon as you can if you plan on going to that region. The Shadow Leviathan is a truly frightening creature, found in the most important regions that relate to the story. It's unavoidable, and it has no mercy. It uses its limbs on the front of its body to pull the player or the vehicle the player is in towards it, dealing a huge amount of damage to whatever it is attacking. So swimming by this creature as fast as possible is the best strategy, especially since it is impossible to kill at the current stage of the game. The last aggressive Leviathan is the Chelicerate. This creature resembles a giant shrimp, but I promise you it is meaner than your average shrimp. This creature uses its claw-like mouth to attack the player or the vehicle the player is in. This creature is found in more of the common regions the player may access, so it's best to keep a lookout. Some other aggressive creatures that will scare the pants off of you if you aren't prepared are the squid shark and the snow stalker. The squid shark is exactly how it sounds, and it will try to suck the player into its mouth if the player gets too close, so beware. The snow stalker, however, looks like it could be friendly, but do not fall for the facade. If the player gets too close, the snow stalker will attack the player, dealing a huge amount of damage, and it will give chase. If you encounter them, pray you have a snow fox handy. Speaking of snow foxes, these are one of the new vehicles added to the game. The snow fox allows the player to traverse the Arctic land quickly, so you can avoid those pesky snow stalkers. But you might wake up an ice worm if you aren't careful. Another new vehicle is the sea truck. This vehicle is like the sea moth, but better, because it allows the player to attach different rooms onto the truck, ranging from a fabricator module to a storage module. Like the sea moth, you can add upgrades to the sea truck, ranging from depth modules to defense mechanisms against those mean leviathans that want to eat you. Remember, you can't kill them yet, so this is the best you got. Now, what is returning? The most exciting things that return this game are the baby sea emperors and the precursors. The babies are now fully grown, and you can encounter them around the map. In terms of the precursors, the player gets more information about them and more bases are added. The main difference is that this game features a central precursor storyline, but I don't want to give away too much. So that's about it for Below Zero. With everything that the developers have released to early access so far, it looks incredible, and it is amazing to play. A release date has yet to be confirmed, but in the meantime, support the early access. Now, back to the show.
Let's just run this way.
Did you guys know it's the 80th anniversary of Tom and Jerry?
Yes, I keep seeing that.
Yes.
That is wild. I remember watching the first episodes that ever came out.
No, I think my favorite thing that I saw is just like it's fascinating how Tom and Jerry still like generates so many views.
Yeah.
It's just good old fun, you know?
Well, it slapstick comedy. No, like my grandfather, he doesn't know how to read or write. And he understands it because it's slapstick. It's just,
slapstick comedy.
Yeah.
It's the lowest.
Yeah.
You don't even need to be able to hear. If you're deaf, you can. It's all just.
I mean, sure, but yes, the principle is there is that everyone can kind of understand slapstick humor.
But
let's beat up the capitalist.
I think that's why it's always going to stay relevant, and I hope it does. I mean, it
turns into memes
too. You know, there's a Jerry meme with Jerry coming out of the household with the face.
Yes, that. Oh man.
You can now carry their corpses and use them as weapons.
I'm trying to attack capitalism, man, but he won't fight me back.
Because he's probably like a normal person and doesn't want to fight all the time.
But I want to fight capitalist, man.
Me in 2 years. You can fight me in 2 years if you want.
You're gonna be a capitalist.
That sounds so ominous.
You're gonna be a capitalist man in 2 years.
10 years.
Hey, what about can we fight Phoenix Wright here? Oh no, this guy's Phoenix Wright.
If you try to fight every single NPC, you're never gonna reach the second boss fight.
But I want to beat up Phoenix Wright.
You can also buy candy, and each shop is different, and they sell different things.
What does candy do for you?
It gets you.
Heal.
Oh, okay.
Sugar it heals you.
Yeah, that's what I was
But also replenishes
Took me a second.
stamina. I guess that's considered stamina.
I made a mistake in getting Pepsi to prank Enoch.
Yeah.
Because he hates it. Because now I have to drink it.
I told you to bring it. I could have drank it.
Yeah, it has so much sugar.
Okay, I'm just gonna buy it, but
it's
not
so scary.
use it yet.
Caffeine.
It's like so scary. Because like as soon as I drink it, I feel my heart just start beating faster and faster.
Do you not drink soda like once?
No, I drink it like pretty often.
It's just
but,
the horror
it's got
of the
so much sugar.
It's the horror that he's feeling when he realizes that he's drinking Pepsi.
Oh no, it's also not good soda, which is my opinion.
Well, I
think
said this earlier in the control room. Pepsi was designed to taste like Coke when warm. So Pepsi was trying to imitate Coke, and if you drink Coke warm, and because you were in the control room at the time. If you drink Coke warm and Pepsi cold, they taste the same, but they don't taste the same when they're both cold or both warm.
I actually like Pepsi. Like a little
unironically?
No, like unironically.
It's,
like normal Pepsi or like
fine.
a specific
normal
Pepsi?
Pepsi I think is better tasting than Coca-Cola. There was a survey too that people said that normal Pepsi tasted better than Coca-Cola. scientific,
For-
like in a survey.
For me, it's fine. I
It's-
prefer Coke. If there's no other, if there's not Dr. Pepper, then I'll drink Pepsi.
Well-
if there's no Dr. Pepper or Coke, then I'll drink.
You also have to think that the advertising for Coca-Cola really is what made it go #1. I mean,
Yeah,
it
that's
literally is
fair.
what made Santa Claus have a red suit.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Coca-Cola was the first entity to ever show Santa as like a normal-sized human and not like an elf.
What's up?
What's your favorite soda?
Cherry Coca-Cola.
Cherry
Nice.
Coke is
Good
nice.
answer.
Yes.
Vanilla is, I would say, next, but I think cherry's up there.
I like vanilla cherry.
How do you feel about Fanta? Haven't you guys had like a Fanta?
Fanta, yes, Fanta's good.
I used to be
Really? I've never
don't-
had a Fanta.
I don't
Really?
like orange flavored things, so I've never had Fanta because it's orange flavored.
I just want them to bring back the Fanta girls.
That's
you know?
my most unpopular food opinion is I don't like orange.
Jarritos?
I
Oh
like
yeah,
orange flavored
Jarritos, they're so
things.
good.
Yes.
What are
Yeah.
Jarritos?
You never had a Jarrito?
No, I need a description and then maybe yes.
I mean,
but
they are cheap, which is also good. I don't like the bottle.
It's like a Mexican.
Yeah,
drink,
it's
right?
Mexican.
It's a Mexican soft drink that it's like in the. I was about to say in
Bottle.
Spanish. Yeah, the glass bottle, and you have to like open it with like a.
I know what you're talking about. I have one.
See, all soda actually tastes better in cold from a bottle. Like
I
Coke
can-
from
I
a
can
glass
agree.
bottle is how it should be drunk.
Really? I just feel fancy.
Great.
You don't know. I
You
feel
do
like I
feel
should
real
buy.
fancy,
I
too,
should
yeah.
bring a huge Jarritos like drink.
That'd be cool.
Yes.
Also, when you're drinking out of
Really?
a glass bottle, you get to open it with a bottle opener, so you feel kind of sophisticated.
While we're on the topic of like Mexican like sugary things,
Beating up Yuri over here.
Duvalin. How do you feel?
Duvalin? I
Yeah.
love Duvalin.
Good. I always think about just going to like Fiesta and finding a bunch of them and just bringing them here for people to try.
I'm gonna go to Vista to get some mazapan.
Mhm.
Rosa de la Rosa.
Mhm.
That's really good. It's
I need to heal, but I
talk to
don't
that
know
guy.
how.
Also, how do you guys feel about spicy like candy, like the Mexican spicy candy?
I'm a wimp when it
Okay,
comes
we
to
talked about
spicy
that.
things, so you can block.
Keep going.
Okay, look, press the plus or minus.
Mhm.
That's where you need to
Oh.
go.
All right. And
Also-
where are
You
we?
should point.
I would
Oh, we
like
need to
to.
go the other
So you
way.
need to leave the mall and then.
I
go
had
further
bought
that way.
some food earlier. Is there a way for me to?
Did you eat it or did you
I
put it in your
don't think
inventory?
I don't think I ate it.
Okay.
So I want to be able to
You
do
need
it
to
right now.
pause, press the plus. Okay, you need to move until you reach the part of your inventory where you have food. That's not it. No, that's
Oh,
Tommy,
sorry.
keep going. There.
there we go. Okay. What?
You didn't.
I like. the
Which
little-
button do I push?
Probably the bottom one.
Push the bottom one and it closed out.
Select it.
Using which button?
The right.
Here we
Stop
are.
The right
pissing.
one.
Trying to feed.
Oh,
The right one?
Yeah.
Okay.
boom. All right, let's go.
Okay, you can block is a thing I've learned.
You can?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Fascinating.
press R.
Do you know how to block, Tommy?
No, I don't really.
You press
I'm gonna just
R.
beat people up.
I mean, that is
Stockings
usually
for suckers.
That's the
That's-
mindset.
that's
in the
usually my
fourth box.
mindset in games is offense is the best defense.
Mhm.
But if I can strategically block something at the last minute, then
Yep. I mean,
I'm gonna throw
I think running
someone's
away.
corpse.
I think my instinct is
running away?
Yeah, running away. Yeah.
Have you ever, like, had an encounter where someone's like, "You want to go?" Like, actually like mean they want to fight though?
Yeah,
I got
still-
shoved aside by a guy who was really pissed, and then he was thrown out of the play for it.
What
It-
play?
Titanic Aftermath. It sucked.
I've never heard of that, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
assume
that's
you're right.
exactly what it was. We did it for my freshman year of high school in theater. And this one guy was getting. It was like one of our super long rehearsals on Saturdays.
Mhm.
And this one guy was just completely over everything and was just being a huge douchebag. And then, like, he was trying to go somewhere, and I was standing slightly in his way, so he just like goes like this, just like absolutely shoves me aside. And he's like, you know, taller than me because I'm shorter than everyone. And the student technical director saw it and was royally pissed, and I ended up writing like a written statement for his grade level principal, and he got kicked out of the play, and nobody really liked him anyway, so.
That's not an experience.
Ren,
Yeah.
Just run, please.
Which way?
Follow me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I didn't go that far when it was just this kid pushed me.
I didn't go that far.
No,
Were
like
you the
no,
one
like
instigating?
no, like as in like he like got consequences. Like it was the time when everybody was moving out of the cafeteria. He pushed me really hard, and I don't know why he did. Turned around, he was very small, like short. I think he was like a year younger than me, and I just wasn't gonna mess with that. And I turned around and kept walking, even though like he kept pushing me in behind. It didn't really like affect me, and I was like,
I was the only one who wasn't offended by that guy pushing me.
yeah.
Like
it usually does
everybody
that.
was like, "Oh my god, that's such a terrible thing," and I'm like, "I have brothers."
I have brothers, yeah.
They're like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I didn't even fall down."
It's not the,
It's the principle of it. It's the fact that he did it, though. I guess.
You know what's funny? I'm
Well,
not.
just a jerk, yeah.
Yeah, he was a jerk.
I've never. I have a sister, so I'm used to like mental like bullying and like, cause she literally, yeah, no, she does that a lot. Like she doesn't physically like we don't like push around each other, but she mentally kind of breaks me down. Like she goes into my personality a lot. So yeah. She's not watching.
I mean, that's
this,
honestly
but-
usually
Guys,
what my
this is
brother
a
and I
little dark
would do.
for Valentine's Day, don't
My
you
brother
think?
and
Yeah,
I
I was
would.
gonna say what?
My brother and I would bicker so much that at one point my mom bought a whistle so that whenever we would start to argue, she would blow the whistle because we hated that sound. But then we just argued quieter where she couldn't hear us.
Very-
So
Very interesting way. Huh.
sometimes she'll still joke. She's like, "Do you want me to get out the whistle?" And I'm like, "Mom, we would just argue quieter when you did that."
Here we are, just the gals.
Some gals being pals and beating up people.
It's just gal currently, but yes.
You know, you could have helped me.
Literally just stood there as you tried to run the other way.
I wasn't sure what was going on, to be fair. There's a lot of moving things on the screen. There's Phoenix Wright over there staring at us. He's
Ew.
probably gonna arrest us.
I guess. Does Phoenix Wright arrest people? I thought he was a lawyer.
He's
Well,
just
yeah,
a lawyer. He's
but-
a defendant. He tries to get you not a
Well, you know, he had, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
He had what?
Never
Not his
mind.
brief stint as a cop.
No, no.
That'd be a very different game, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
The methods that he uses where he pulls out evidence last minute is inadmissible in U.S. courts, although apparently it's okay in Japanese courts, so whatever, yeah.
I would love it if the game where Phoenix Wright is a cop, you're like a traffic cop though. So you're only putting out cones and stuff like that. And every
Oh,
time you're like,
fun.
objection and stuff like that, you're throwing out tickets to people.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You could make a little game jolt of that. Put it on Game Jolt.
I like all their attire in this video game. It's all greaser.
See, I mean, I just see the girls with purple hair and the brown like jackets will show up, and I'm just like, it's Yuri from Doki Doki Literature Club. That's all I can see. Whenever I see anime girls with purple hair, I'm just like,
Really?
it's Yuri. I was never really like
could fall
big
into
into
that,
anime,
yeah.
so I don't have a whole lot of like example like that. Look, it's Yuri.
I had purple hair for a while.
I did.
Really?
Yeah. That was a way to change like the complete tone of the room. No,
Please.
yeah.
Oh, I bet you look really good with it though.
It was alright. It was actually, I had a friend do it.
I'm interested to see
Which
what you look
they
like with
always
pink
say
hair.
like never have a friend dye your hair. It was very good. I thank her a lot for it because it was really cool. Also, she is now a cosmetologist, so like
Oh, there
yeah,
you
it was
go.
good. Like
Yeah,
good on her.
Good for her.
Oh man, the show's almost over.
Yeah,
No, I'm excited to see what you look like with pink hair. I'm excited for that.
I am too.
I'm glad you're not going with that highlighter yellow.
Because yeah, the most
Oh
saying
look,
thing to do
perfect,
is not dye my
perfect
hair.
timing for us ending.
Ooh, he's
Oh,
possessed by a
we were,
demon.
oh,
Yeah,
Dark magician.
oh, that's cool.
flashing some gang signs.
That is not what that is.
Ew.
Oh,
We're gonna.
this is a rooftop.
Did you skip the dialogue?
My family moved to Rivers. What? He has a backstory?
Yes!
Oh no, it's a generic backstory.
It's supposed to be lame too.
He has a lame backstory.
It's like why he became evil.
What? Explain for us really quickly, well, because I don't think we have
Basically,
the time.
his best friend from when he was a kid,
Yeah.
like, just talks to the girl that he likes.
well,
Oh, wow. All right.
on that
well, on that
bombshell.
note, we're gonna end it here. Yeah, Valentine's Day. You know, just hanging with the gals and the pals. So
and
hope you guys had fun.
Honorary gal,
later.
Tom.
honorary gal.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.